Evergreen staircases, gotta love them. Hello, how are you guys? Thank you for coming, I appreciate it. Can you all hear me in the back?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so to get the awkward thing out of the way, not really awkward for me, but it might be for you guys. I can't see, and I have been at this school for 3 years, and I moved on campus last year-ish, and I got lost a bunch. So I'm here to present you a problem, and unlike current politics, I have a solution. So I made you laugh within the first 5 seconds of me walking up here. That's a good start. Makes me feel comfortable with you guys. So I mentioned that just because I don't know better. The idea behind what I'm doing started over summer. I took a class with Scott Morgan. I took his tiny house project, and we were talking about codes and all sorts of cool, like, universal accessibility standards. And I was like, why doesn't Evergreen follow some of this type of accessibility? And so the problem I'm going to illustrate for you is a problem that I had to deal with my first week living on campus. Usually before I lived on campus, I could just catch the bus, walk up, get off the bus, walk up to my class and be fine. Well, now I'm living all the way across campus. So I have to navigate long twisting pathways. And so here's how that works. My class was in Sim 2, this complex that we're in right now. I knew roughly, I'd already had the schedule pre-downloaded. I had a person who is called an O&M specialist. They teach you how to use this, and they come and help you work on like routes if you don't know them. So we spent 4 to 5 weeks learning the Evergreen campus and making sure that I was getting from point A to point B rather successfully with getting maybe with a 20% getting lost accuracy. I get lost a lot, and I mean a lot. I don't mind it because it helps me find out where I'm at. I do mind it though when I have a deadline for a class. And it was my first day, and those of you that may not be familiar, if you don't show up to a class your first day of Evergreen, you could be dropped from that class. So that was a little bit of pressure. So your class starts at 10:30. I left my place at 9, and I gave myself an hour and a half to get to where I was going. Well, I get an email the night before saying, oh, attention all students, we moved from Sim 2 all the way over to the Longhouse, which is, again, across campus, even further from where I'm at. I spent an hour navigating. I didn't really know where the Longhouse was at this point. I spent an hour navigating, talking to students, saying, hey, I'm trying to get to this point, and all these students are giving me directions, which is great and helpful, but they're giving them to me from a sighted perspective. Oh, go to the clock tower, make a left. We have a clock tower? Where? Does it make noise? How do I know that I'm there? And one person sees this and goes, oh, just look at the map. Oh. Now that's great because not all blind people are completely blind. They have some vision, but you might want to hedge your bets on that one. So it took me an hour and a half to get to that class, and actually it took 2 hours. I got so lost between navigating obstacles, people, bikes, skateboarders, college facility people parking the vans and vehicles in the most random spots on Red Square and in pathways, and I had to navigate around that and take detours. If I miss one turn, it takes me 20 minutes to backtrack. Are you guys see where I'm going with this? Yeah. Cool, because I didn't. So I ended up getting so lost, I had to call a faculty member or a staff member who was very awesome and is one of our access service people. And I said, I don't know where I'm at. I need to beat this class. I'm completely lost. And she said, well, I can't help you because I don't know where you're at. I'm going to send you some pictures. So I pulled my phone out. Click, 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 click. Sent them to her. Oh, that's upside down. Sent them to her, and I said, okay, where am I? You're here. I'll come get you. So I ended up showing it to that class was at 10:30. I didn't get to that class until between 11 to 11:30, and that was after getting home. So I have a solution. I have a solution that's low cost, effective, efficient, and only took 3 months to set up. And that's why I'm here. I started an ILC over the summer, this fall, And what we're building is an accessible app called Reference Point Navigation. And it is a collaborative work between the Entrepreneurship Club, Scott Morgan, who is my faculty for that, Richard Weiss, who is the faculty for the computer science part of it, and we got some coders, Chris Daley, who is in the room, I do believe, and we began building, and I was managing a development situation, which was the first time for me. It was a very awesome experience, and still is. We are still continuing. One of the things that we wanted to focus with, or that I had gone into this with focusing on, is there's a thing called ADA, which is the Americans with Disabilities Act, which was put into action in 1990. We are 28 years after that, and technology has exploded since then. In 1990, cell phones were this big. They came with their own separate battery pack, which was twice as big as the cell phone. There was none of this technology where it was just in your pocket. There was no, they have GPS, but it was, I mean, you had to spend lots of money to get it. So the ADA doesn't include technology like that, and now we do. So using the app, using the reference point navigation, we have data systems in place that look at where you're at, and we map out the college campus. And I compare Evergreen to Hogwarts, because everything seems to shift and move. Well, if you are a Harry Potter fan like I am, you know that there's an artifact in the books that helps with getting around the school, and it's called the Marauder's Map. And basically what we're building here is that exact thing. We're building the Marauder's Map to the school, where it will show you step-by-step directions, whether you're sighted or blind, or in a wheelchair. If you're in a wheelchair and you don't want to take stairs, guess what? Click a button and it takes you a non-stairway to where you need to go. This is a collaboration experiment. Not experiment, sorry. This is a collaboration with, it's experimental code, I guess. But we are hoping to be fully launched by the end of the year. We compete in the spring at a business competition up in Seattle. And part of my ILC is to implement it here at Evergreen to get Evergreen fully mapped out for everyone. How am I doing on time?
You're way over, you're good.
Oh, sweet, cool. I practiced this and had it all ready to go, and I was expecting to be under. So, really quickly, thank you to Scott Morgan, Richard Weiss, my development team, Chris Daley, who's my lead developer. We will have a demonstration for you out in the hallway. You can come talk to me, talk to Chris about the code. You can test out the app and see the app. And once everyone's concluded, you can come out to the hallway and we will show you what's going on. And I can talk more. They told me I had to be limited, so. Thank you on behalf of everyone here and the Entrepreneurship Club. Really appreciate, I really appreciate a chance to talk to you all. Thank you.